Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, warm greetings and salutations to my Mumford Mustangs. This is Miss Parker, your speech teacher, coming to you. I hope that you are having an amazing day. It is warm and sunny in your world. And we are going to get into our PSA, our Media PSA overview. This is the last assessment for this semester, and we are going to be able to integrate all those things and concepts that we have learned thus far and into one major public service announcement. So we have already been discussing what media and multimedia is, and we have been looking at different images and deconstructing those images, mainly looking at stereotypical images and deconstructing them and understanding their effects. And so we are going to do a public service announcement, okay? And that's commonly known as a PSA. And the purpose of a PSA is a message to spread to the public of good interest. It's to raise awareness and change the public's attitudes, opinions, or even behaviors towards an issue that you find important. And the message can be instructional, it can be inspirational, or even something very shocking. But the purpose is, again, really to persuade an audience, in which we had just covered prior to our holiday winter break, persuasion. Okay. Um, we are going to create this as a powerful way to heighten awareness on a certain issue of your choice. And it has to be a societal issue, a public issue, something that really can affect any and everyone. But of course, you're going to have a particular target audience, in which we'll talk a little bit more about when we get through the different elements that you need to submit for this assessment. All right. And so really some steps to writing or creating your public service announcement is to choose an issue, something that you may particularly be passionate about. All right. And you will have to hook your audience. So remember the attention getter, which I will be looking at. There are 5 that we have discussed this entire year. You are going to build your ethos, of course. You're going to get straight to the facts. So utilizing research in order to support what you are stating. I'm going to be straightforward. We talked about being concise. And so you're going to do that with your PSA. So what I do want to do is show you a couple of examples of PSAs that are out there. I'm going to share my screen. Give me one moment. And we're going to look at a couple of clips. Okay. All right. And I'm going to start the first one for you all right now. Actually, I'm going to take it out of full screen just because sometimes there's problems when you are watching it. I want to make sure that you get the full view, but I will zoom in on the video.
Our commitment to serve, protect, and defend you, the citizens in our communities. Just like you rely on us, we rely on you. You may have valuable information for us. You can report suspicious activity anonymously to Crime Stoppers over the phone, on the website, or on the mobile app. If your tip leads to an arrest, you could receive a reward up to $3,000. Together, we are building a safer community. If you see something, say something. Call Crime Stoppers of Tampa Bay at 1-800-873-TIPS.
So one thing about this particular clip is a slogan. If you see something, say something, and it's repeated. So that's one of the conclusion methods that we also discussed in the class. So that's a tagline or slogan, and the officer tells you what to do, what call of action, and that is to, if you see something and say something, for you to make sure you contact Crime Stoppers. And as you can see, for the Miami Crime Stoppers, or Tampa Bay, Crime Stoppers, they have the phone number that you can call so that you can report that crime. So things to keep in mind of things that you will need to include in your PSA. Let's look at this next one.
You just turned 18, right? It's time to register at sss.gov.
Excuse me?
It only takes a minute, and it makes you eligible for student aid and millions of federal jobs. Plus, well, it's every man's responsibility. What do you say?
Okay, I'll do it.
Here's my quill.
I'll just use my phone. SSS.gov, right?
No.
Be the man. Register with the Selective Service System today at sss.gov.
All right. So that is, again, for the selective service is be the man, okay? And there was a call to action for them to go register for the selective service. And then they also discussed some of the benefits of doing so. Here's the last one that I want to show to you all as your third example. All right. That is the last one there. And that one is, of course, as you can tell, talk about drinking and driving and its importance of not doing so. All right, so again, as stated, you are going to create your own PSA and build upon and use those concepts that we have been discussing this entire time for our speech class. So now I want to go over the overview. This document is available in Schoology as well as on the class website, and it does need to be completed and submitted. All right, so make sure that you are ready to do that. Here, this is available on an editable PDF. So please keep that in mind, or if you like to download it and type on it or upload it to Google Docs or Microsoft Online, you have that opportunity to do so and save it and then upload it for your submission. Okay. The purpose of this assignment is to give students an opportunity to apply what they've learned in speech class and its concepts and utilize them to create a public service announcement that will be changed on a societal issue. A PSA is a way to create awareness about an issue about which you think the public should care about. So the first thing is you will choose a topic. Today you will choose a topic, and the topic must be approved by me. Please do not start working on anything unless it has been approved by me. You will create a PSA in the form of a video. It must be a video PSA as the examples that I just showed you. And so again, you want to consider your audience, target audience when doing so. In your PSA, you must cite at least 2 social science data points to support your topic. And I provide an example for you below. So you have to have 2 points of data. With your PSA video, you need to complete this worksheet that you see up on your screen. That will include a 250 to 500 words discussion of the purpose of your PSA and the importance of your topic. And of course, can be very subjective as you have the opportunity to select your topic. At the end of your discussion, you will complete the reference section listing your references in full MLA format utilizing citationmachine.net. As we have discussed Citation Machine extensively. So you will need to use citation machine. Here is the worksheet that you will actually type on. And you can also download, print, and write on this legibly and re-upload that if you like. You have the approved topic in which you will discuss who your media is for, getting your target audience, the slogan or tagline, see something, say something, whatever that is for your topic, you will create that. The purpose of PSA and its importance, which needs to be 250 to 500 words, and then your references. So I have 3 right here. However, you can use more. I just want to provide you with that space just in case you want to do more than the 2. And if you certainly do more than that, that's 5, and the 3 that's there, you would just add on. So this worksheet will need to be submitted once again. The due date, as you can see here, is January 15th, 2021. January 15th, 2021. So it is a quick turnaround. If I receive late submissions, the late submissions will only be allowed until January 18th. Okay. So that means you may be doing some work, hopefully not on MLK Day, and you get this work done by the deadline, because we do not want to have points deducted. All right. The next item I want to show you all is the rubric. The rubric is extremely important as it will guide you on what those things I am looking for, excuse me, and so that you're able to create a product in which you will score the highest in each category. I'm going to share my screen so that you can see it. And here you are. So, something that you need to know. You must be standing the entire duration of the PSA video while you are presenting. You cannot be seated. You must be standing. So someone may have to record this for you, okay? And that's fine. So right here, we're just going to look at category 4, where you can score the most points. That's why it's in green. Your PSA must be between 30 to 60 seconds in length. Not a second more, not a second less. 30 to 60 seconds. The content, you must demonstrate full grasp of your topic, presenting complete and accurate information. Nonverbals, the delivery is extemporaneous, all right? Your posture, eye contact, smooth gestures, facial expressions, volume, pace, et cetera, are all on point, okay? And we have discussed this at length as to what that looks like. Also, your clothing, the dress is going to be important. I have seen video submissions with do-rags and hoodies on the head. We are going to do a polished, professional PSA video. So please make sure that you are articulating and pronunciating and enunciating your words, and make sure that we can hear you. That is very key. Technical quality. I want to see a high degree of technical skill that's evident in the production, so the creation and publishing of the video. Make sure that anything that you do has impact and does not take away from your video and your message. Number 5, originality and creativity. So the PSA reflects an exceptional degree of student creativity and use of your own ideas. This should show you, this is your opportunity for your personality to shine through, okay, in a professional realm. Message effectiveness. So with the combination of your creativity, your technical skill, and the audience appeal that you use, how effective is your message? Is it engaging? Is it really pulling so that people understand what you are conveying and what you want to see? Did you follow all the required elements, as well as maybe adding more things? So again, that goes back to you bringing your own personality and your own originality and creativity into it. References, I already stated with the worksheet, you need to have a minimum of 2. And it's very important not only that you say what the evidence is and what your facts or statistics is, but you tell us where you got it from, your source. So you have to make sure you do those things. Verbal speech concepts. So are you building ethos, using an attention getter, have a conclusion method? Are you persuasive? All of those things, again, are very important and will be looked for. And then call to action. With every PSA, you want your audience to do something, just like you're changing a belief or an attitude or wanting them to actually do something. So, is this shown and displayed with excellence? Is it appropriate? All right. Is it clearly conveyed? Those are things that we're going to be looking, or I'll be looking for. And so this is out of 40 points here because of the rubric, but this is 250 points. This PSA video is 250 points and the worksheet is worth 50 points. 300 points altogether. 300 points altogether. Now, the big question that you need to know is, Ms. Parker, when is this due? Glad you asked. This is due on January 20th. January 20th, you must have your video submitted. So we've already discussed how to submit videos and what that looks like. All right, this is due by 5 o'clock. It is going to lock on Schoology at 5 o'clock. There are no extensions whatsoever. This must be in. So with your PSA media worksheet, you have a little flexibility, a little bit more time. Although we don't want it to be late, you do have some time, but with the actual video, you do not have any extensions whatsoever. You need to have your work in on time so that you're able to maximize those 250 points. We do not want it where you are scrambling. You need to utilize office hours, utilize ask me questions. If you have questions, you can even have someone give you feedback. Rehearse, make sure you rehearse. Your first draft of your video should not be the one that I receive. Again, we want prideful, polished presentations, okay? So make sure that you are doing everything that you can so that we are, again, maximizing those points and we are aiming for an A. We're aiming for excellence in everything that we do. We're aiming for excellence. So with that being stated, we are going to go ahead and move forward with selecting topics, getting them approved. Again, if you do not have an approved topic, you cannot move forward. Your topic must be approved. And we are going to see great things. I am so excited to see that for you to discuss something that you are passionate about, that definitely will affect your neighborhood, your community, your society, that we all are a part of. And I am just already, again, overjoyed with the products that will be submitted. If you have any questions at any time, once again, please send me a chat, an email, a message on the class website, and I will promise to get back with you. Thank you for your time, and you all have a wonderful sunny day. Thank you.